name is Mtala the Voice. So we are waiting for Dr. Jill Biden's entourage here. That's why there's all this traffic. So you can see the flag of Kenya, that car, flag of Kenya. These Cadillacs here with the Secret Service, I don't know which one. Let me move closer. Yeah, they are going like that. So all these traffics for these, the First Lady for the US passing here right now. So we are waiting for her to pass so that we can continue with on. So all these, the police. Yeah, my name is Mtala the Voice. So we are here. She has already passed. Oh, she has already passed. I didn't even realize. So these people are waiting, actually waiting for her to pass. Wow. Man, it's been crazy. So the First Lady of United States, Jill Biden, Dr. Jill Biden, was visiting Kenya for the issues of, women empowerment, girl-child empowerment. So there was a little bit of chaos here. So she's just passed. You can see, you have seen all the Cadillacs here, there. So we are crossing, as you can see. So, wait, man, it's crazy. So she has already passed. She was, accompanied by our First Lady for Kenya, Kenya's First Lady, Rachel Ruto, who is the First Lady of Kenya. So Jill Biden is the First Lady of United States of America. She's the one who visited Kenya actually, and yeah. So she also be visiting, places that have been affected with food insecurity, and at the same time, she will be, going together with the First Lady of Kenya for these table banking programs that the First Lady has been introduced actually, and is in around 39 or 37 counties in Kenya, but planning to go up to 47 counties in Kenya. So that aside, one thing that I've been wondering is that, why should one person actually cause traffic like this on here? For, the traffic has been here for some time actually. By around, let's say 2 p.m. we have been having traffic in Nairobi just because of one person, the security checks. The security is supposed to be like this, like this, like this. So that has been the excuse. And one thing that has made me laugh a little bit is the fact that how, the reporters or journalists have been treated at the airport. So they're saying like this, for the journalists to cover, first of all, like the normal recommendations was that at least you have a Kenyan ID or passport. The second thing, you should have a media council certification, of which is okay. But something that was not okay with, also, they had to go through COVID-19, testing. Okay. Maybe I'm the only one finding it weird. Maybe you can tell me in the comment section, so that maybe I'm the one overthinking. But tell me in the comment section. Look at this, man. Still traffic here because of the visiting First Lady of United States. All this. So I don't know. Right now we have got expressway. Expressway means the road, passing upwards. The expressway, the expressway. Why didn't she use the expressway to cause all this traffic? Right. So I wanted to let you know one thing, is that she's not going to address the press conference, or not going to have a press conference today, but she's going to, have an indoor discussion with the First Lady of Kenya. Then Then from there, maybe tomorrow she'll go to the embassy of United States, which is located in Gigiri, just close to Runda. Then tomorrow is when she'll start, doing what she came to do. But still wondering. I watched this lady called Wangel Zalalem, who's an Ethiopian lady, but actually she lives in Kenya, I think so. I'm not very sure, but I think she lives in Kenya. I would like to know about, her comment on the same, because I still don't get it. Imagine all this still traffic, all this traffic because of one person. Hey, okay, I don't know, man. But African leaders, when they come to their countries, they don't cause all this traffic. Why should we, like Africans, allow these people, when they come to our countries, maybe they're coming to do good things, as they say so. They're doing humanitarian things. She said, the Ukrainian war has affected, the food security in Kenya. That's why we're having food insecurity in the country, simply because maybe one of the causes is that we're having war between Ukraine and Russia. One of the things that causes food insecurity in Kenya. But okay, that's just one take of it. For me, I think what is going on in the northern part of the country. There are these tribal clashes, and at the same time we are having drought. Maybe the Russian war has got one contribution to what we are experiencing right now in the country, but I don't see it like it is the totality of it. Maybe I get it wrong. Maybe give me a comment in the comment section so that I get to know what's your take on the same. I need to know. Yes. So I want your comment too. I want to know from your perspective, how do you see it? Because it was said, but the war, the Ukrainian and Russian war, is the one causing the food insecurity in Kenya, in the upper, in the northern side of Kenya, because they generalize it. They're saying that in Africa we are having food insecurity right now. All these people, that's how I understand. All these people that you're seeing here, what they're trying to purport is that all of them are hungry. So, hey man, sometimes the Western people are very crazy. Western media. No, let me not generalize it. Let me talk about the Western media. I want to go there. I want to cross so that I can be able to talk more efficiently, because here there are a lot of people, a few interruptions here and there. I like using this road. We are along Kenyatta Road. This is Kenyatta Avenue, so we headed this way. So I want to say, actually, I realized one thing. Like in the world, there are two kinds of people that you're going to meet: either a good person or a bad person. That one for sure. There's no discussion about that. Another thing that I want you to know is that I literally like differentiating between people and governments. In the world, I differentiate between people and governments. You can find people in a certain country have got good intentions. They are very lovely, amazing, good hearts, but that's not going to apply the same to governments, people ruling or in charge of the government. I want to cross. Let me cross first. This road is called Mwindembingu. It's a little bit evening, so also the traffic. Mwindembingu, as you can see here. Mwindembingu Street, that way. So, I was saying this. I like differentiating between, people and government, or leadership and people. Two different things. You should be able to know that. So, sometimes, I don't understand why some governments feel like they have the moral authority to dictate how other African countries or other countries should rule themselves or should run their affairs. I don't understand. Up to date, I don't understand. Like for sure. Maybe with you are very comfortable with that. Maybe with you are very comfortable with that. I just want to ask you, like, to pose a question to you. Are you comfortable with that? Like other countries, Western countries, or maybe whatever country it is, interfering or thinking like they are the masterpiece of how affairs of other countries are supposed to be run? I don't know. Tell me in the comment section. But to that, what I was saying is that let's not confuse leadership with the people. Wherever, anywhere you go to the world, you're going to find two people. Let me point like this. Two people actually. Do you see those fingers like this? Either a good person or a bad person. Sorry, I didn't intend to do that. So that's what I was trying to say. So U.S. First Lady is in the country. She was received, welcomed by our First Lady here in Kenya, who is Dr. Rachel Ruto, the wife to our president. That is William Ruto. So I'm headed this side. Want to cross to the other side. Nairobi is beautiful. That's why it's the capital of Africa. This is Kenyatta Avenue. You see that? Kenyatta Avenue. So I'm still going this way. Yeah. So Jill Biden actually is let me give you a brief history about Jill Biden. Jill Biden actually met with the US president. Niaze nafanya shoot ya gani? Okay. Mimi nafanya vlog kiasi. Poa. When I see camera, actually I love camera. I love, so I was curious a bit, so I was just asking them, what are you doing? Yeah, they told me they are taking pictures. So I say, oh, that's good. So that's it. So Jill Biden actually 71 years old. So she met, Joe Biden after the death of first Joe Biden's wife. The first wife of Joe Biden, actually, the president of US, died. Before now, they met with Jill Biden. By the time Jill Biden was still a student in college, she's an educator. So from there, they started, chasing up and down until after years and years. I think that was a lot of years, man. Before they, before Jill accepted Joe's engagement. So from there, now by that time, Joe Biden was still a senator, and then later on became the vice president of the U.S. Before that, we had another president who is Donald Trump. But let me take you back again, because I must mention this, because actually Joe Biden was a vice president to Barack Obama, who has got, I want to show you something, who has got roots here in Kenya. There is an hotel, actually a restaurant, that Obama used to go in. There's along one of these streets, one of them. You have got one in this street, another one in the other street or avenue. I wanted to show you, but I've not seen it. I think it was behind. I think that other side. I could have shown you where Barack Obama used to go and just chillax and take tea or a drink or whatever meal. So it was just these sides of Nairobi. So Barack Obama actually is very conversant with Nairobi. Leave alone what the media is telling you to think that he doesn't know, or maybe he has lived in US all his life. No. Obama knows Nairobi so well. So yeah, so that time we had a break for now. We had Donald Trump. Then now after Donald Trump, we had Joe Biden. Joe Biden right now, I think he's so old, so weak. I have seen him stumbling every now and then, falling down, even getting confused in the middle of his speeches. So I think that's the reason why he sent his wife to come and represent him here in Kenya. So this is the third time she is visiting Kenya actually. but the other time, but the first time actually as the First Lady of the United States, and it is the 6th time visiting Africa. So she went actually to Namibia first of all. Even just a few hours ago, I saw her in Namibia enjoying the dances, having a speech and something like that before coming to Kenya. So she is now in Kenya. Now we are waiting for tomorrow so that we get to know what she's going to do, and also to get at least her itinerary, so that I see if I'll be going there to show. That is. So this is Kimathi Lane. I think I've been in this lane a while ago. This lane, I remember back then as a reporter, our bus used to come and pick us around there, then come like this, then we go to this other road. So yeah, that was back then. We used to come there at 6. You know how Kenyan reporters and journalists are real broke because their salaries are pathetic. So one of the things that even fascinated me today is that, journalists were being checked if they have got, one of the Secret Service, checkings. They were being confirmed. Do they have drugs or do they have explosives? In my mind, I was like, Kenyan journalists are too broke to afford an explosive. So, not in a bad way, because I know things on the ground and I want them to improve. That's why I don't care. I actually mention it. If I'm lying, Kenyan journalists, you can come to the comment section and say if I'm lying. Kenyan journalists, especially reporters, they're not paid well. That's the truth. Want to cross. Look left, look right, look left again, and cross. But that doesn't apply in Nairobi actually. So I'm waiting for just a penetration a little bit like this one. Then, yeah, I go. So, okay. So that's it. So I was saying like this, that was not in a disrespectful one. By the way, for people watching for the first time, my name is Mtala the Voice, bringing you stories actually from different countries, and this is Kenya, my home country, so I'm just showing you around. So today Dr. Jill Biden, the First Lady of USA, was visiting, so I decided let me just show you around, but I did not cover the part of it. But I was not really glad because I've caused a lot of traffic today here in Nairobi, and putting in mind of Friday, very crazy. So back to the topic. I was saying like this: I'm a journalist by profession, but the reason why I'm not in the newsroom simply because I left the newsroom because the pay was pathetic. I saw no reason you listening to me maybe on TV or on radio and then the pay is pathetic. So I decided let it be. I don't want. I do my other things. So, but I do that with utmost respect, especially to the journalists, because I know what they do, what they go through. So, yeah. Nini? Nini nakusumbua kwanza? I want to know, what is disturbing you? I told you, these people, most of the time, they like threatening people. But when you stand your ground and ask, what do you want? No, me, I don't care, man. In Nairobi, you can't threaten me, man. I've lived here, I know this city like crazy. So someone can't come from nowhere telling me, no, most of them are just cowards, man. You stand up on them and say, what do you want? But the time you start, fearing and being like a coward, that's when you're going to have a bad day, especially in Nairobi. So I'm trying to cross actually this guy. So guys, so that was the story for Jill Biden, the First Lady of USA. So it has been beautiful, man, showing you around Nairobi and showing you, and also sharing you what we expect tomorrow. So I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I get the itinerary so that I be able to share with you. But today my name is Mtala the Voice. So continue subscribing, liking, commenting as I bring you amazing stories in this beautiful country of Kenya. Have a good day.